What are we going to do next? Let me quickly say something about themes. When you use themes, like I said, they provide the functionality, sorry, they provide the styling of your site. There are many free ones, there are many premium ones that you can use. The one I'm using right now, this Ocean WP, is a free one, although it has some premium stuff, but we're using the free. Everything in this training are free. Everything you're going to be using, they are free things, so you don't have to spend any other money. Okay, cool. So, but one thing about themes is that they are often updated. Everything about WordPress is often updated. Remember, we looked at updates to see if we had to update anything at the time, and there was nothing to update. Everything about WordPress is always updated. Themes and plugins, they're always updated. And the danger of update of, or I won't call it a danger, the con of that update when you're using the theme is that sometimes an update may affect the way your website is looking. But there is a way to solve that problem with themes. So whenever you're using a theme, make sure you find the child theme of that theme to use, or you create a child theme of that theme to use. When you have a child theme, what would happen is you will, you know, save your settings. Your theme settings will always be saved. You can go through save updates, and and there will be nothing that affects the way your website is looking. Okay, so child theme saves your theme settings. So any modification on the parent theme will not affect the child theme. So let's just quickly create a child theme. The way I normally create my own child theme is to create it through a plugin. There's a plugin I'm going to use to create a child theme. So to add a plugin, I go to under plugins, I click on add new, and it will take me to the plugins repo. From there, I would search for the plugin I need, and then install it, activate it, and use it. Okay, so there there are thousands of plugins that are here, but what I need now is the one that can help me create a child theme. And I know the one I'm looking for, so I'm just going to search for it. It's called child theme configurator. Hit search and wait for it. Okay, this is it right here. Just like themes add styling to your site, plugins add functionalities. There's plug almost a plugin for almost anything you want to do. So it's installed. I'm going to activate it now. 300,000 active installs. That means it has been used millions of times, because a person like me, whenever I use it, I don't leave it active. I always deactivate it and remove it. Okay, so we have one plugin right now, and the purpose of this plugin is to create a child theme. So once I'm done creating the child theme, I'll come back here and remove it. It does not have to stay. But there are some plugins that once you have to keep it, because the purpose of the plugin is still needed. Okay, so to create a child theme, I'll go to settings, sorry, tools. Under tools, look at, you have this link called child themes. You click on this sub link here. All right, automatically it selects the theme that we are using, which is Ocean WP. So I'm going to click on analyze. That's the parent theme we are using currently. So appears okay to use as a child theme. You may not want to tamper with any of these settings. Sometimes you may want to change this and give it a more fancy name, even your own name. But I'm just going to leave it for now. And scroll down this guy here. It is advisable to create a child theme before you start creating your website. Then I'm going to create this child theme by clicking this button. Okay, our child theme has been created. To look at it, we're going to go to appearance, which is where whenever you want to look at your themes, always go to appearance. It is under it. So appearance, then I go to themes. This is the child theme we created, and this is the one that we installed at first. This is the one we are going to be using. So I'm going to activate this guy, okay, but I will not delete this guy because the child theme cannot work without the parent theme. The child theme is dependent on the parent theme. That's why it's called child and parent. Okay, the parent theme is the main theme you installed and activated. The child theme is the one you created out of the parent theme. We are going to activate the child theme, but you will not delete the parent theme. The parent theme will remain there, so you can continue to receive updates and all of that stuff in a safe manner. Now the active theme now is Ocean WP child. If we go back here, there will be no changes actually. No changes, everything is just the same. Okay, okay. Now if you notice, they are telling us that this theme, it has been, the notification has been there, but let me just talk about it now. It's telling us that this theme recommends the following plugins: Elementor, Ocean Extra, WP Forms. Then we can begin installing this plugin, or we can dismiss this notice. I'm not going to dismiss it because I also need all of these things. Elementor is the builder that we are going to be using in this training. Elementor is the best page builder that WordPress has right now, and Ocean Extra is an extension of the theme itself, which is Ocean WP. And then WP Forms is a plugin that allows you to have a form on your website. So let's install all of them. Again, I'm going to click to select all and install. If you're using the Elementor Pro, you won't need Ocean WP. You won't need WP Forms because you would have forms in your your Elementor Pro. But because I want everything to be free for you, we are going to be using free things here, and you can have this form in your website if you want. Install, apply. Okay, they've all been installed and they have also been activated. It's installing and activating, it's doing that automatically for us. All plugins installed and activated successfully. So let's return to the dashboard. What else do we have here? Okay, now we are ready to start building our website, to start changing the way this guy looks. In WordPress, there are two ways to do this. You can import an already made Word template and just edit a few things, or you can build it from ground up. I prefer to build from ground up actually, But what I do is I look at examples, I take ideas from everywhere to build my site. So there are two ways, like I said, you can use a template, import it, install it, and edit it, or you can just build your own the way you want it. But whenever you want to build a website, you should have an idea of what you want to create and how you want to create it. You should, if possible, draw something out somewhere. Just have a visual representation of what you are about to create. I'm gonna skip this. You may want to watch the video, but I'm very well acquainted with Elementor. We've been friends for years. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to import a demo, just in case you want to go that route. But I'm also gonna show you how to create your site from scratch, which is what I recommend.